Can simple phrase repeated daily transform our life? I was really skeptical too, but what I discovered was truly astonishing to me. Today I want to share with you 3 keys to unlock the true power of affirmations. So are you ready to challenge your belief system? Welcome guys to Games of Reality channel. This is Mike, and I'm excited to share with you everything that I learned about manifestation, self-development principles, and how it all helped me to influence my reality to will. Let's dive right into today's topic, affirmation. Before I share with you how to use affirmation to get the outcomes we want, I want to share with you on what's going on in our brain while we are doing affirmation. Doing this will lay down very good foundation on how to apply them properly. If you look at the brain from neurological perspective, inside the brain, there are billions of individual neurons, which are literally brain cells and these brain cells are connected to one another, forming neural pathways. Think of your brain as a huge city with a lot of different roads. These roads represent your neural pathways. Each time you think a thought, feel an emotion, or perform an action, it's like you are driving a car along one of these roads. When you repeat the same thoughts, feelings, or emotions over and over again, it's like driving the same road in a city over and over again. And eventually, if you ride the same road for long enough, it becomes a well-traveled highway. It becomes easy and automatic to use, so your brain prefers it and uses these pathways as a shortcut. And we know these shortcuts as a habit. Now, by the age of 35, 95% of everything we do is just a habit, a shortcut that the brain repeats over and over again. It's our automatic response to life. The way we feel, the way we think, act, and respond to life is all just a habit because it's all automatic shortcut. There is no space for experiencing something new because it's all habit. But here is important thing to understand. Everything starts with thoughts. When you wake up in the morning and you want to go to toilet, you first think a thought. You think about it and then you do it. So you think a thought, and based on what you think, you make a choice. And the choice then leads you to demonstrating certain behavior or performing action. And the result of an action is what? An experience, right? But what's the byproduct of an experience? The byproduct of an experience is an emotion. And how you feel further reinforces the initial thoughts that you were thinking, leading you to the same choices, behaviors, and eventual experiences that create the same emotion, and so on. The brain is using these same neural pathways over and over again, recreating same choices, experiences, emotions, and thoughts. For us to experience something new, something different, preferably desired, we need to learn to think and feel differently, because this will lead us to different choices, behaviors, and ultimately different experiences, which will further reinforce the thoughts and emotions. So the goal of the affirmation is to install new neural pathways to rewire our brain to think and feel differently so we can have these new experiences that we desire. That's really the science behind the affirmation. So I want to share with you 3 important keys that really help me to use affirmation effectively. The last one of them is being the most important of all. So make sure that you stay till the end of this video because it was a real game changer for me. So key number 1, when you are repeating your affirmation, you need to clearly show to your brain what your affirmation is supposed to represent. And I learned this from Dandapani, who is a former Hindu monk, so check him out. But it was a big eye-opener for me. If you say, I love apples, your mind doesn't understand it. What apples? Red apples? Fiji apples? Green apples? Apple computers? You see, it's important to create a clear mental picture of that which you want to affirm. So saying things like, I am rich or I'm successful means nothing to your mind. You need to show your brain what being rich and successful looks like. And this requires the effort of thinking and painting a clear picture. Now, key number 2, the affirmation need to be formulated in the present moment. I am this and I am that. What is the byproduct of an experience? Or I am? It is the emotion. What does it feel like, that which you want to affirm? What does it feel like to be rich and successful? The neural pathways are nothing more than subconscious habitual programming, and the subconscious mind doesn't understand the past or the future. It only exists in the present moment, and the present moment is experienced by the way you feel. So these two keys are super important. Being very clear on that which you want to affirm and combine it with the emotions to teach your subconscious mind and create and reinforce these new neural pathways, this new state of being. Now, before I share with you the last key that was real game changer for me, I want to share with you how and when do I do my affirmation. First of all, I don't have many affirmations. I have maybe 10 affirmations that I repeat over and over again. I actually recorded mine, and I recorded them while having clear image in my mind and feeling it. And I just put them on as I go to sleep. I listen to them, I repeat them alongside the recording while seeing the clear mental picture of that affirmation and feeling the reality I want to affirm. And I fall asleep with my headphones playing my affirmation. This is really powerful way of practicing your affirmation, because there are 4 main brainwave frequencies: beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Honestly, this is a topic for another video. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in it and I should make a video about it. But basically, during our awakened day, our brain mostly operates in a beta frequency, which is our conscious mind. We are analytical, we are logical, outward focused. So it's not easy to impress something on our subconscious mind because we are focused outwards. On the other hand, as we go to sleep and while we sleep, our brain moves into theta frequency, which is the subconscious state. The attention is inward and the suggestibility of our subconscious mind goes up. The brain naturally moves from beta to alpha to theta and to delta as we are going to sleep, and it stays predominantly in theta and delta while we are asleep, which is the state of subconscious level. And over time, as you do these affirmations over and over again, it takes around 28 days, is the time to create a new habit. You will rewire your brain to create a new neural pathways, and your subconscious mind will start to look like it represents your new state of being, your future. And it will pull you to these new experiences and outcomes. During the day, you will hear me often say this, and as a reminder, remind yourself of the feeling of your affirmation, because feeling is the secret to all of this. Guys, let me know in the comment section below if all of this makes sense so far and if you are clear on what I'm suggesting here. Awesome. Now, let's take a look at the last key to use the affirmation really successfully. Like for most people, I really doubt my affirmation and gave up on them very quickly because I couldn't see any physical evidence of that which I wanted to affirm. And this is true for most of us. How are we supposed to believe in our affirmation if there is no evidence in our physical reality? How am I supposed to believe in something that is just not there? No evidence supporting it, right? But that's a little bit wrong, because there is always a tiny piece of evidence supporting that which you want to affirm. We just haven't given it any attention. And because we haven't given it any attention, the affirmation cannot be grounded in our being. It cannot become part of a belief system without being acknowledged. So when I realized this, I started to consciously look for any evidence that supported my affirmation. I used to affirm a long time ago that I'm attractive, but at the time I really didn't believe in it because I didn't have the best interaction with the girls, so I thought that I'm not attractive. What's my evidence of being attractive? Well, I used to ask myself, is the appearance only attractive thing? How about my voice? My voice is pretty attractive. Oh, a stranger smiled at me today. There must be something attractive about me. Otherwise, a random person would not smile at me. And I started to give attention to all of these little things, tiny evidences of me being attractive. Honestly, I was looking at any slight proof for what I wanted to affirm, and I'm doing this till today. This is so powerful for your belief system. Find as much evidence as you can for that which you want to affirm and believe in, and it will start to compound. And those affirmations will become so grounded in you that you will become literally invincible. They will become your new belief system. I'm telling you. And it doesn't really matter how big or small the evidence is, as long as it's acknowledged by you. If you can find proof for that in that particular day, look back into your past and find proof in your past, but ground your new affirmations in reality. This is the most important key of them all. Ground the affirmation with proof. Awesome. So the way I go about forming an affirmation is always first asking myself, what do I want to experience? And who do I need to become in order for me to experience it? For example, my goal is to become shredded, muscular, and fit. This is the outcome I want. But who do I need to become to experience that outcome? I need to become someone who is disciplined, someone who is determined, someone who is fit, healthy, working out 5 times a week and eating only healthy food. That would be the basis for my affirmation. Now, the second thing I need to understand clearly, how does this version of myself feel like? What does it feel like to have a dream body? I identify with that feeling and then I create my affirmation. I'm so grateful and proud that I'm disciplined, determined, having beautiful physique, working out 5 times a week and eating only healthy food. And this is what I would listen to on replay every night for the next 30 or 40 nights religiously, seeing the mental picture and feeling the emotion of it. And then during the day, I would remind myself of that feeling. I would completely acknowledge any slight confirmation of me becoming that person. Oh, today I drank a little bit less of the soda than yesterday and I went to the gym even though it was only for 15 minutes. I'm on the right path. Do you see what I mean? Guys, try this out and see the power of your affirmation, how they can rewire your brain and completely transform your whole experience. Beautiful. If you find this video helpful, leave a like, comment if you have any questions or suggestions for this video. I would be very, very happy to answer all of your questions. And subscribe to the channel so I can share more principles that really help me to transform my life. Hit the notify bell so you don't miss any videos and share this video with one of your friends that really needs to see this. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.